Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Yuma Center for Spiritual Living. I'm Reverend Rebecca Kay, and I'm so glad that you could join me this morning for my daily spiritual practice. This morning, I have some points for us to ponder as we celebrate winter solstice. Our reading this morning is from the Joyous Abundance Journal by Dr. Petra Wells and Dr. Christian Sorensen, and it is entitled The Divine Spark. So, as I give this reading this morning, I ask you to just settle into whatever's beneath you. Just close your eyes and just take these words in. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good. And God divided the light from the darkness. And he called the light day, and the darkness he called night. The winter solstice is one of the oldest seasonal festivals of humankind. It seems right to place the birth of the light at the time of the greatest darkness. Today we know the sun will come back, but our ancestors weren't quite so sure and didn't take that return for granted, particularly since they were impacted a lot more by the winter elements than we are today. As an agricultural society that depended on crops, the sun's return was definitely worth celebrating. What a powerful metaphor was embraced by the Egyptians with the birth of Horus, the Persians with the birth of Mithra, and the Christians with Jesus, just to mention a few of the divine child saviors. How interesting that they all share the same story of a miraculous virgin birth and of the winter solstice celebrating the return of the light to a world of darkness. Amazing how people separated by time and space tapped into a universal story of truth that is as relevant today as when it was originally told and celebrated. Unaware of your slumbering spiritual magnificence, you walk this world oblivious to your greater potential. Winter is the germination and preparation for the flowering of spring, as all things that come into existence must first be born. There is a divine spark in you that is ready to make its return and birth itself into expression. As cold as the dark times may get for you, remember that from the beginning of recorded history, the return of the light has been celebrated. And the return of that light is your story. Remember, the birth of the light comes at the time of the greatest darkness. Our affirmation for this morning is, today the light returns to my world. And so I invite you to just take these words into your heart, to close your eyes and really settle in. Just let go of all that stuff that's been playing out in your head and in your world, and just take this time to connect to your true self, to open yourself up to universal light. Let it pour into you. Let it fill you up. Let it heal you and bless you and uplift you as we sit in this high consciousness that is meditation. Just feel how good it feels to be flooded with light. To know that as you are illuminated, you illuminate your world. So as you sit in this silence, filled with light, I ask you to reaffirm that today the light returns to your world. Just let the silence take you deeper as you sit illuminated and connected to your true self. As you sit in the silence, know with me that the divine spark in you is ready to make its return and birth itself into expression. Today, the light returns to my world. Today, the light returns to my world. As you sit in the silence, remind yourself that the divine spark in you is ready to make its return and birth itself into your expression. For the return of the light is your story. Today, the light returns to my world. For the return of the light is my story. Today, the light returns to my world. And so I ask you to just feel into your body and notice everything that has been expanded with light. Notice all the things that have been let go and dissolved, and that there is now bright light illuminating from you. For you are a light in the world. So as our journey comes to a close, I invite you back into this time and space. I say thank you for being a light in the world. For this reminder on this winter solstice that the light always returns. And that the return of this light is your story. I thank you so much for all you do in this great time on this planet. I invite you to take a look at the website, for the website is full of really fun holiday opportunities and events. So please be sure and check out what we have going on today and all the days of our Christmas season. I'll be back on Friday with a word for the week for you. I declare this to be a blessed day of the light. I send you much love and many blessings. Thanks for joining me this morning. I'm Reverend Rebecca Kay here at the Yuma Center for Spiritual Living.